Hey, what's up guys, it's Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 104 of Skin into Glory. And we're gonna start off by going into the first game of this episode, where we come up against a crazy looking Serie A side with a lot of Team this Season players in a squad in the 4-3-3 formation. But it's actually us starting off there with the first chance. It is the Pie with a nice finish to make it 1-0 for us. Not really the greatest goal, but it is a nice way to start off this game. That in the 21st minute, a lovely pass from Guardado reaches out to Ronaldinho, and he makes it 2-0 already. Really nice goal there from the outside of his foot at the near post to make it 2-0 in this game. And after 24 minutes, my opponent decided to press start, and he decided to leave, despite him actually having a really nice looking team. So yeah, that is how that first game ended. We picked up a rage quit, then we applied the attribute card there to Ronaldinho, and we go into the second game, where we come up against this team, a 4-3-3 Premier League team with the Inform Diouf as his striker. Not really the greatest one, but it was a decent team, I guess. And as my opponent actually starting off there, playing a through ball to Sterling, I managed to push him off the ball, but he still got through. And he makes it 1-0, a pretty annoying goal to concede, especially since we were so close actually getting him off the ball. I maybe could have gone with a tackle, but then I probably would have risked giving away a penalty. Then 42nd minute, our first attempt with the Rabona free kick. It was a pretty difficult one, since we had to pass it all the way to the side, since there was a lot of space and none of his defenders there. But then we picked it up with the Pie. You can see he set some pressure with his defenders, and eventually we lost the ball. So another attempt wasted for us, which was a big shame, since it is actually pretty difficult actually getting free kicks in the area where we need them, because Ronaldinho is of course right-footed, and that means you can only do the Rabona free kick in one way. And then after a couple minutes he makes it 2-0, so on top of that we were 2-0 down. We had some chances in this game, but we couldn't really finish them off. You can see here a great chance there with Ronaldinho after some nice skill moves, but a great save from his goalkeeper as well. Then in 86th minute, a short corner from my opponent. We managed to intercept it there with Opara. Then we play it off to Ribéry. I decide to sub him on for Michael Liete. You can see there was a lot of space. We go 1-on-1. We take out his goalkeeper, and we make it 2-1. 3 minutes before the game was about to end. We got ourselves a goal back, which gave us some hope to actually get back into the game. We were in extra time. Again, Ribéry on the ball. You can see at the bottom right. I decided to go on all-out attack, and actually worked out very well subbing on Ribéry, because he got himself the second goal of the game. This time in the 90th minute to make it 2-2, which meant we had to go into extra time. And before we jumped into extra time, I decided to make two more changes. Bring on Quaresma and also Nani for Ronaldinho, since especially Ronaldinho was completely dead at this point in time. So I decided to bring some fresh blood into this team. We got the first chance there with Ribéry, some nice skill moves. Tried to go for a shot, but we didn't really get an attempt going, since my opponent defended it very well. Then we picked up a free kick. You can see he tried to put a player on the line, but despite that, the free kick that we took with Quaresma was absolutely terrible. So that meant we had to go into a penalty shootout. We converted our first penalty. My opponent did the same, but then our second penalty we missed, and at that point I thought I was going to lose this game, especially since we missed our third penalty as well with Ribéry. I completely blasted over. I seriously still don't really know how I managed to do it, since penalties usually aren't really that difficult to take. You can see my opponent did the exact same. He also missed two penalties, which was great, because then it would have meant that if we saved his final penalty here with Leroy Fair, we would have won the game. And that is what we eventually did. We saved it. It went through the middle, and yeah, we ended up winning this game on penalties, 3-2. You can see it at the top. So yeah, despite missing two penalties in a row, we still won the game, which was nice. So yeah, we're moving into the third game of this episode, where we came up against a subscriber who had a pretty nice looking team with some Argentinians, also some English players, I think, with Sterling on the right hand side. And we start things off with Memphis Depay with some awesome skill moves, getting past most of his defenders. We went for a near post shot, we hit the post, and then from the rebound to this Frankie Ribéry, the player I decided to sub on really early on already. And yeah, we make it 1-0 in this game. Then 16th minute, my opponent picks up a corner, plays it off short, and I went on a little skill run, and he almost scored from it, but a great save from Howard, and in the end, we managed to clear it away with Opara. And a couple minutes later, we had the exact same thing. We also picked up a short corner, we went on a run with the Pie, but we do actually finish it off really nice. A weak foot finish into the top corner to make it 2-0, and also pick up another skill goal there with the Pie. Really nice goal. The 35th minute, don't really know if you saw it, but that is one of those skill moves you can do if you hold LT and you sprint towards one of the players, because then your player actually goes into sort of shielding mode. puts us back towards the player and does some sort of a roulette. It looks pretty sweet. We managed to score from a Ribery, making it 3-0 already in this game, and overall a pretty nice looking goal. Then 47th minute into the second half, it is Ronaldinho on the ball with some awesome skill moves. Not really sprinting, just getting past his defenders fairly easy. And we make it 4-0 and pick up the final skill goal as well, where we complete the challenge, which is pretty sweet. Because now we only need to score from a Rabona free kick. And then we have completed all the challenges, which is pretty sweet. Towards the end of the game, we got another chance though with the pie. But this time we do put it wide. And instead, in the 90th minute, my opponent picks up a short corner. You can see he went on a skill run. I tried to push him off the ball, but every time he just touched one of the defenders inside the box, he goes down and he gave away a penalty. And that is what we did in the end. We ended up winning the game 4-1 though, which was really nice. We scored some awesome goals as well in this game against the subscribers. So overall, it was a fun game. Then we move on. It will be the final game of this episode, where we come up against a team with 78 chemistry, with I think second in form Griezmann or first in form. I'm not really too sure. Also in for Maynes, and it's actually him starting off there. A shot from Griezmann at the near post to make it 1-0 already. Then straight from kickoff, we went with some awesome skill moves there from the pie, trying to beat most of his defenders, which actually worked out very well. Then we continue on with some skill moves, trying to go for a shot, but his goalkeeper Mandanda just managed to save it. And in the 12th minute, we pick it up with Ronaldinho, and we do finish it off this time to make it 1-1, and also pick up another goal with him, which is nice. Then we continue on 30th minute. It is Michael Liete on the ball with some skill moves as well. We pretty much run past the goalkeeper too, and we finish it off as well to make it 2-1 for us actually. So it was actually going back and forth. My opponent had some chances as well. You can see 32nd minute, pretty much the exact same thing like what happened in the previous game. I tried to push him off the ball, but we give away a penalty, and he of course converts that into a goal with Daniel Sturridge to make it 2-2 and make it all even in this game. Then once again, straight from kickoff, I tried to go in the skill run. We get past most of his defenders. We tried to go for a shot from a pretty tight angle, and it actually went in. And you can see from the replay, it got deflected by one of his defenders, and therefore it actually went in. So we got a little bit lucky, but still a nice goal from the pie to make it 3-2 and give us a lead back into this game. Then in the 40th minute, just before half-time, some awesome stuff from Ronaldinho, who puts it in like it is nothing to make it 4-2 and pretty much extend the lead in this game. Then we go into the second half. We got the ball there with the Memphis Depay on the wing with some awesome skill moves, beats 3 of his defenders, then gets past 2 more, tried to go for a shot at the far post, and it went in. A really nice skill goal there from Depay to make it 5-2 and sort of make it game over, because from that point it was just us constantly on the attack. Tried to score some more goals, would have been a sweet goal there with Liete, but from the rebound it is Wellington Silva to make it 6-2 for us. And from that point I was just trying to force free kicks really, since we had a lot of minutes left into the second half. We were up 6-2. It was the only challenge we still need to complete, so I was just trying to get free kicks, and eventually my opponent actually picked up a red card. So yeah, we picked up a free kick from actually a perfect spot. You can see on the left hand side inside the box there were 3 of our defenders pretty much free, so I went with the Rabona cross towards them, but we actually picked it up with Opara, who is not really the most skillful player. So I decided to play it off to Wellington Silva, a first time fake shot, trying to finish it off, but his freaking goalkeeper saved it. So again, a big opportunity wasted when it comes to like Rabona free kicks and stuff, because they are very difficult to get. And here again, I tried to go for a fake shot actually, because my opponent wasn't really playing. He was just holding LT, just shielding. And I don't know, I hit one of his players and he actually managed to score an own goal. So yeah, we ended up winning 7-2. A pretty crazy game with a lot of goals, a lot of crazy goals as well. And also towards the end of the game, as I said, my opponent quit playing because he picked up that red card, I think. But anyway, we move to the scalers up. You can see we're currently on 11 goals with Ronaldinho, and now we still have 5 games left. So hopefully in the next episode, we are able to score from that Rabona free kick, because otherwise we have to start over again, which I'm of course not looking forward to. It would be the first time that actually happened, but we're hoping for the best. But anyway guys, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like, would be very much appreciated, and if you can hit 3,000 likes, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.